Hello there, and welcome to the Nexus of the Universe. I'm Creature Guy here, coming to you live from Monster Island. And today, I am going to be showing you Godzilla 2005. So here you have him, Godzilla 2005, aka Godzilla Final Wars. This particular version was released. It was first featured in the movie Godzilla Final Wars, of course. But first of all, let's start off with a likeness of the monster actually featured in the movie. An issue people seem to have a lot with the this particular suit was the thinness. He's very, very thin, and compared to all the other Millennium versions of Godzilla, like Godzilla 2000, he just seemed a little shriveled. I mean, I don't know. And also, the spines, if you'll see, are not nearly as spectacular as the ones featured in all the other all the other versions of Millennium Godzilla, except for GMK. Now, but really, this is one of my favorite versions of Godzilla because he's just awesome. I mean, you know, it's like what the American Godzilla should have been. He should have. I mean, this guy's just standing up, straight and tall, but he's lean and looks kind of that lizardy sort of look, you know, like most lizards are, but not so much so like he looks like an iguana, like that stupid other thing that we will not ever mention again. But really, I think this thing is really, I really do like him, and I just can't express how much cooler this version is, in my opinion, than Godzilla 2000. I mean, Godzilla 2000 was great and all. Not saying that at all. But I do think that this one was an improvement. It's like spiky spines, and, you know, he's got that new, you know, modern age look, but it's not like so much so that he's just big and spiky and spikes shooting all over the place. But anyway, my point is, this is very good likeness of the monster in the movie. Details, well, if we can just get a zoom in here. You can first take a look at the face, and seeing the teeth, mouth, all very well painted. The eyes even, if you can get really close and see the eyes, these beady little orange eyes, makes him look all mean and stuff, like he ain't taking no guff off of anybody. Little itty bitty ears back there, how quaint. Anyway, also, yes, so, spines, neat, sort of white, you know, what you'd expect from Godzilla. They kind of poop out here at the very end, you know, just kind of like, well, you know, whatever. But up here, they're very cool, and they're smaller, kind of give it that Showa look. I've always thought that Godzilla Final Wars was a good combination of the new, modern, you know, don't mess with me sort of Godzilla, but a good combination with that, plus the old Showa Godzilla, which is, you know, back before he bloated up like a balloon in the Hayashi area, but that's for another review. Anyway, yes, I know these are all dangerous thoughts, but I really do like this guy, and I know some people don't, just for, well, for one thing, because of the movie he was in, but also I just think, you know, it isn't as spectacular and as visually awesome as the Godzilla 2000, but like I said before, I still think that this one was fairly cool. I mean, definitely, just from looking at him, I think he's definitely what the Geno Godzilla should have been, or the American one. Anyway, size, he is 9-inch scale, standard size, and for size comparison, we'll be right back. So just to show you exactly how cool this figure is, how awesome of a job Bandai did on this thing, I'm going to show you Bandai Creations version. So as you can see, facing this way, you can see that this one is of course much bigger, but just better. I mean, this one's nice and all for an American figure, but this guy just totally takes the cake. And it's just awesome. I mean, it really is. I know I've said this, but it's really cool. It is great. It not only captures the likeness of the monster that it is trying to portray here, but it also came out and made a nice, good, substantial figure. I mean, when you hold it in your hand, you just want to say, this is a Godzilla figure. I mean, it's awesome. And, you know, I mean, as it will be shown in future videos, it goes excellently with the rest of the monsters from Godzilla Final Wars. This is the Godzilla of the decade. And yeah, well, okay, yes, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, it's awesome, and on a scale of 1 to 5, I would say that this guy is like a 4. This is definitely an awesome figure. Detail is great. He's a nice streamlined look, so it's just it's a good Godzilla, and Bandai goes all out and makes excellent detail, especially up here near the face, with the small ears and even the tiny little itty bitty little spikes here that go all the way down to his base of his nose here. And the teeth could have been a little bit better. They seem to only be, if you can take a look at here, they seem to be only sort of painted on and not completely sculpted all the way through, but that's a minority. That is very petty. This Godzilla is one of the best Millennium ones there are, in my opinion. So definitely get this guy. I got him for about 50 bucks off eBay from Dadzilla1. Definitely recommend him. And this is, of course, you know, excellent condition, especially coming with the tag, which, while we're on that subject, just take a look at it real quick here. So it's got a picture of, just a generic picture of Godzilla standing there going, "Rawr," and here is Godzilla 2005. Open it up. Just not an alternate picture, but just a zoom in of the same one that's on the front, and all the other junk. And on the back, you have Godzilla 2004 sticker here, 50th anniversary, and something in red. Also, very faintly back there is Godzilla Final Wars' face. So, yeah, this figure is definitely good. I recommend it for any purpose. Even if you don't want to get all of the Godzilla Final Wars figures, I definitely suggest you get this one because it is just awesome. And what other reason is there? So, I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you found it very informative. And I will be coming to you from here, broadcasting live from Monster Island for future reviews. And I'll see you then.